guys! So today I'm going to be doing my second Q&A video. I had you guys ask me questions on my Twitter page, whatever you guys wanted to ask, so I have compiled a list of questions to answer for you guys today. If you want to participate in my next Q&A and you're not following me on Twitter, you should be following me on Twitter, so follow me at LovelyLikeLaura if you would like to participate in my next Q&A, because I'll always be tweeting out to ask me questions when I do that. So it's always going to be on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter. We'll be good. So I'm just gonna get started. The first question that I got is, are you going to BookCon this year in New York? And yes, I am going to BookCon this year. I will be there on Saturday and Sunday at the Javits Center in New York City, May 20 something. It's like late May. Like one of the last weekends in May this year. So I'm very, very excited. I went last year, for those of you that don't know, and I had a really great time, and I'm really excited. Some of my all-time favorite people are going to be there, like Colleen Hoover, and Shane Dawson is going to be at BookCon. Like, what? I'm so excited. So yes, I will be there Saturday and Sunday, so if you're going, let me know and maybe we can, you know, find each other. It'll be really cool. So let me know about that. But yes, I will be going to BookCon this year. My next question is, what is it about After that makes you love it so much, and will you go see it if it becomes a movie? I love After just because I love a good romance story. I love a good back and forth bad boy good girl story. I love a good just intense drama relationship stuff. I'm just all over that kind of stuff. As you guys know, I'm a huge contemporary romance fan, and this is just lots of that. So I'm a big fan of that. That's why I really like it. And if it becomes a movie, yes, I will definitely go see it. That makes me really nervous just because, you know, most people that have read After picture Harry, or Hardin as the books are, as Harry Styles. So how are they going to cast someone that's not Harry Styles, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the one thing that I think would just throw me off a little bit, but yes, I would still go see it. Next question is, who is my favorite book couple, or my book OTP, so to speak? And for that, I'm gonna have to go with Travis and Abby from Beautiful Disaster, just because it's like my favorite book, and they're just like so perfect together and just lovely, and I just love them. Even though like Travis is my husband, they can be together too. It's fine. Do you have a YouTube crush? A YouTube crush? I don't know. I have a girl crush on Trisha Paytas. If you guys don't watch Trisha, which I'm sure most of you do, like, she's very popular here on YouTube, I am in love with this girl. Trisha is everything to me. I love her videos so much. Fun fact guys, when I started making videos in 2012, Trisha Paytas actually subscribed to my YouTube channel before I hit 100 subscribers. I was at one of her live shows. She used to do like those You Now shows on Facebook, like every Thursday night or something like that, and I used to go to them because I loved her videos, and I would watch her You Now thing every night. And one time I like she like wanted us to comment on this video or something, and she was scrolling through the comments and she saw my username, LovelyLikeLaura, and she was like, oh, that sounds cute, and she clicked on my username and went onto my channel. Remind you, this is when I was 14 years old and making beauty videos, and she was like, oh, like her videos are so cute, like she's so adorable, like that's kind of what I used to look like when I was 14. Oh, I'm gonna subscribe. And she subscribed to my channel. Like, what? And then later I sent her a letter in the mail to her P.O. box to like thank her for subscribing to me and how much I loved her, and just wanted to tell her everything. And she shouted me out in her P.O. box opening video, which I'll link it down below in case you guys are interested. I'm the last letter that she opens in the video, so if you just go to the end, you can hear her talk about me, which is super cool. And she like says like I'm 15, but like now I'm obviously 17, but it's so crazy and so funny. But she is still subscribed to my YouTube channel to this day, but she was one of my first subscribers ever, and it's so crazy. But I definitely have a YouTube girl crush, or, you know, a real crush on Trisha. Next question is, choose one book boyfriend and plan a double date with him and another couple. Who would that be, and what would it look like? Oh, that's a difficult one. Okay, I think myself, I would go on a date with, I'm trying to like look at my bookshelf and think. I think I would go on a date with Hardin from After, and then we would go on the date with Travis and Abby, because I think Travis and Hardin could get along. You know, they're both kind of bad, both kind of good at the same time, both really smart. They could get along. And then me and Abby, you know, she's kind of annoying, but we could get along. I think that would be a pretty solid double date. Next question is, what is your favorite song, and recommend some? My favorite song of all time is probably Hide and Seek by Imogen Heap, which I've talked about before. I also really, really like Never Let Me Go by Florence and the Machine. Is one of my all-time favorite songs. Some of my all-time favorite albums and bands, I love the 1975 self-titled album. It's one of my all-time favorites. I'm always blasting that in my car. I love John Mayer's Room for Squares album. That's also one that I'm always blasting in my car and that I've been listening to since I was a little itty-bitty girl. I love Halsey's EP Room 93. If you guys don't listen to Halsey, she's my everything. So look her up if you haven't. Who else do I really like? I love Marina and the Diamonds' Electra Heart album. It's one of my all-time favorites as well. And her new album is coming out in a few days, which I'm very excited for. And also, I really like Dylan Gardner's Adventures in Real Time album. I actually just saw him perform a couple days ago in Boston, and I got to meet him. It was really fun. And he was so great live, so I really love his music as well. So those are a couple albums, you know, if you're looking for something new, go and look at that. Some other people, I love The Killers, old stuff. I love Of Mice and Men. I love Lana Del Rey, obviously. Like, I have so many people I like. So, you know, those are a couple. Just go look at those if you haven't heard of some of them. If you haven't listened to them, go check them out. Let me know what you think. Next question is, what is my favorite movie of all time? And I'm going to save this question because in a couple weeks or sooner, I'm not sure, I'm planning on doing a top favorite 15 or 20 or 10 movies video because I've just been wanting to share those with you guys for a while. So I've been compiling my list. I think I have it all set, but I just need to film that video, and I plan to have that up for you guys soon because some of you have asked, some of you haven't, but I'm still gonna put it out there. So I'd love to share with you guys what my favorite movies are and hear about yours. So I will be having a video on that, so we're gonna save that. Would you tell us your favorite joke? My favorite joke. Okay, so obviously I didn't look at the question. The first one that popped into my head, because you know how you always have like that one joke that pops into your head when you're like, oh, tell me a joke. My best friend's mom always tells me have a poem that you've memorized and a joke that you've memorized in your head at all times, and this is the joke that I always go to, and it's the lamest, worst joke ever. It's barely a joke. Basically what the joke is that somebody will be like, oh, tell me a knock knock joke, and you'll be like, okay, yeah, you start, and they'll be like, oh yeah, okay, knock knock, and then you're like, who's there? And then they're like, wait. And then they realize that they can't start because they don't know the joke. And it's so lame and so stupid, but it's kind of funny. Some people might have good reactions. Other people will be like, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. That was the stupidest. Why? But some people will actually think it's funny. So maybe try it out. I don't know. Let me know. Next question is, what is the best advice you've ever received? Wow. I don't know. I think the best advice I've ever truly received, and this is just from multiple people in my life, I don't think one person's ever really told me this, but just to be yourself. And I know that sounds so stupid, and it might sound so cheesy and like obvious, but you know, there's so many people that are still trying to be themselves, and there's so many people that are scared to be themselves. And you know, I can honestly say that my life became so much happier and so much more freeing when I realized that it's fine to just be yourself. You know, when I was younger, I was scared to be judged, I was scared to be who I was, and I was scared to accept the fact that I am who I am. And you know, once I let all of that go and I just focused on myself and said, you know what, you're Laura, you're you, do you, be you, because you're the only you. And you know, that was just such a amazing thing to realize, and I know there's still people that haven't realized it yet, and I just want to let all of you guys know out there that you can be yourself. And you know, some people might judge you, but others will love you for it, and I promise you that I love you even if you're still working on yourself, and I know you can do it. So be yourself. It's the best thing ever. You know, you're the only you. You're the only you. Isn't that crazy? Like, there's billions and billions of people out there, and you're the only person that's you. So, you know, flaunt it, girl or guy. But yeah, that's probably the best advice I've ever received, and my favorite advice to let y'all know. So yes, that is what I'm gonna say for that. Another question I got is, what key concept must a good book have in it, in your opinion? Like, does it need to have bad boys or romance or foreshadowing, or what do I care about? And to be honest, I just love a good gut-wrenching story. You know, if there isn't a lot there, if there isn't a lot of stuff going on, like, not that I want like a billion plots, you know what I mean, but if there isn't some good like moment, or like a twist, or like a crazy thing that happens that's so insane and just like makes your heart melt into your stomach. You know when you get that feeling when you're reading? It might just be me, but I get that feeling when I'm reading where I'm just like, and then your stomach just like drops and you feel it in your chest, like it hurts. I love that feeling. It's almost similar to the feeling you get when you're like going up the tracks on a really high roller coaster and then you drop and your stomach just drops. I love that feeling. I love it. I get it when I read, I get it when I'm on roller coasters, and it's my favorite. A book that has that is just amazing, and it gets 5 stars for me, you know, just getting that feeling, 5 stars automatically. So those are some of the questions that I got asked on Twitter. Another one that I just wanted to let you guys know, because I've been getting lots of questions about it lately, is that this poster right here, the 1975 one, it's from a website called Redbubble, and I get so many questions about it, so I just thought I would include it in this in case any of you guys are interested. I try to reply to some of the people that ask me, but sometimes you guys have a block on your comments where I can't reply to them. So that literally, guys, if you're gonna ask me a question, make sure that I can reply to it, because I always feel so bad when somebody asks me a question and their comments, like, you're not allowed to reply to them. I don't know how to fix that, but you know, if you can fix it because you're trying to ask me questions, please do, because I try so hard to answer all of your comments, and it's hard when that's like that. But this is from Redbubble, and I'll have the link down below just because I know a lot of you guys are 1975 fans, which makes me very happy because you guys know they're my favorite band. So yes, I will have the link to that down below as well, just because I know lots of y'all are interested, so I will have that below. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A video, and I hope you got to know something about me that maybe you didn't before. Again, make sure you follow me on Twitter at LovelyLikeLaura, exactly how it is in my YouTube username, so that you can participate in future Q&A videos from me, because you know you want to. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I hope you guys all have a magnificent day. Bye!